Hi there guys, I'm Chris Boden. Welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It's 11:58 hours on Monday, June 8th, 2015. Don't lean on that. It's gonna hurt. That looks way more better. So did we ever find out what it is back here? It smells like cat pee.
It's Joe. No.
Oh, okay. Because it's been bugging me. Like I walk
But
in.
he's
smell.
He's full enough that we keep him coming in every day, urinating a little bit.
Yeah?
I
Okay.
need to mark my territory.
I understand. So we're cleaning high voltage. I'll be back. Take this stuff. Batman will know where it goes. First day intern, high voltage lab. How do you feel?
I feel dirty.
Good,
And,
good.
Right now I'm cleaning burnt science from last year.
Yes, you know what that's going to be though?
Top load of testicle.
Very good. I found that at a yard sale.
Really? How much?
I don't know what it was. I paid like $5 for it.
Oh man.
Just this beautiful, deep drawn, turned stainless steel thing. Yeah, that's all stainless too, so I have no idea what it was in the formula. That's a part of something.
Right.
But I saw that and it's like, oh fuck yeah. I'll take all of those you have. So your whole first week is going to be making this room decent.
Yeah.
We're going to be building the high voltage lab back up. So yeah.
It's cool with me.
You having fun? Okay. And soon, you see that box right there?
Yeah.
I got $500 worth of metal that just showed up.
Oh, is it the giant screw for the...
That's the $3,000 screw. And we have $500 worth of metal from Alro that is all the raw materials to make the mounts for that. So within the next couple of weeks, we'll get to mount that.
Nice.
It's going to be cool.
Cool.
It is a glorious day because at 13 hours, we're in the studio. This is the live room of the studio. And the last ceiling is getting drywalled. So we're hanging drywall. It's quite thrilling. You didn't like the way that one tasted?
No, we're going to put a nyler in here.
Oh, okay. So, yep, final tweaks, getting the last. Now this is, there's two layers of drywall. This is just the outer layer. And then we got to hang all the sheet block, but it's a start.
It's the inner layer.
This is the inner, well, it's the outer layer. Then the sheet block. Inner layer, because you're in the room. It's the inner, that's the outer.
It's the inner layer
Near,
of the drywall.
far.
Yes.
Near, far.
Harvey? Yeah. Are you okay?
Harvey's having all kinds of fun. So, progress. The studio's, I don't think I've shown you guys the studio in forever. So here, I'll show you progress. This is the airlock. This is the control room, which is beautiful. And then it looks into the main studio. That's just the general studio. And then out here we have the live room here. And then that's the drum room. This is the MIDI room here. This is the vocal booth, which is a tiny, tight little room. This is the vocal booth. And then we're out into, this is the live room here. So, and it's all their turf. Will and Joe are in charge of running the recording studio. So that's the whole thing. And here's the plans for it. So we've got like all the blueprints for everything goes down. It's quite exciting, thrilling stuff. That's our handicap accessibility sheet. This is where all the doors go and how the doors go and where the air flows and all the stuff. There's a lot to it. It's a whole thing. Oh, that's it. But there's a lot. Oh, I gotta do viewer mail. Hallway's clean. It's looking nice. Viewer mail, 3 minutes. That's what she said.
3 minutes until viewer mail.
See? There's people doing stuff. Are you excited?
What?
Are you excited?
What?
There's a new dinosaur episode coming out. Feathers.
Yes.
Will they go public today?
Possibly.
I have a
Not
dream.
today, tomorrow.
Okay. That would be cool. I like new dinosaur episodes. It's my favorite video series we've ever done, and I'm very proud of the fact that I have absolutely nothing to do with it. I don't do production, I don't do pre-production, I don't edit it, I'm not in it, I have nothing to do with it. Best video series we've ever done. What's the best video series I've ever done? See? See? Right there. Watch this. Hey Bruce! What's the best video series the Geek Group has ever produced?
What is the what?
What's the best video series the Geek Group has ever produced?
CNC?
Not even close. The dinosaur ones. He doesn't watch the videos. That's sad. Oh. What's wrong with this person? Hey, you know what I could do, Batman?
What?
I could show boobs in the blog.
The boob.
Where's the boobs? Where's the boob pile? I need a boob.
Someone went and stole all the boobs. No.
Thank you. Here, gotta get it right reading for you guys. Alright, you want to see hot porn in the blog? There you go. Oh, that doesn't show up worth the shit. How do you show an x-ray in the blog? Make sure. Yep. Okay, here you go. There's hot picture. There's naked boob pictures right there. Naked boobs, completely without clothing, in the blog. There you go. I showed boobs on YouTube.
Oh, believe me, you're not the first.
There's no boobs on the internet. There's boobs on YouTube now. Robert's excited. He's never seen a real boob. Someday, his time will come. It's Breaker Bitch Monday. We spent all morning moving stuff out of high voltage, getting that. Why the fuck is that here? We spent all morning moving stuff out of here. We're bringing the high voltage lab online. Maverick's here. You've seen him in a couple tours. He's tidying, making the clean. You experiencing the amazing life of an intern?
Yeah, it's not that bad actually.
Well, not yet. It's your first day. We're being nice to you.
No, man. I mean, I do anything with you here, honestly.
Second week, got killed puppy with a claw hammer.
Alright.
Okay. I know just the dog, too. Ooh, maybe a cat. I know a good cat for that. Her name's Wensleydale. Yeah, I like that idea. Speaking of bad dogs, let's go find a bad dog. Bad dog! Bad dog's not here. Where's the bad dog?
She's outside.
She's pooping?
She's bad.
What did she do? Oh. Okay.
We're doing here early?
Yeah, I got. Oh, yeah.
I was coming to find you.
I'm shooting vlog, making a lap, showing people what's going on. But I can do viewer mail real quick.
You missed all of the fun.
What?
I've printed like 6,000 pages today.
Of what?
Waivers for little people, membership forms,
Okay.
donation receipts.
Here.
Now, Moose, are those waivers for people with dwarfism or waivers for small?
Midget waivers!
Not quite.
I will sign all the forms if it means we can just have midgets hanging out.
Half the size, twice the fun.
You got Vern Troyer. He lives in Michigan sometimes.
He does. His parents live in Kazoo.
South of Kazoo.
I know like 3 facts about Vern Troyer. His parents live near Kazoo, I don't know where. He's an angry drunk, and he really gets pissed off if you pick him up.
I think he's from Stevensville.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
I only know these 3 facts because he's got like a fucking huge bodyguard. He was in the Kazoo airport. He was very, very drunk, and his big bodyguard picked him up and was like, nope, we're going. And I don't know if he has a job anymore. So, yeah. These are the things you learn living in Kazoo, hanging out at the airport a lot. Alright guys, time for viewer mail. It is 17 hours. Why are we doing viewer mail so early?
There's a lot of viewer mail. Everybody really wanted to see viewer mail today.
And everybody wants to go to lunchtime time.
Yeah.
Okay. So, first thing we have for viewer mail is this is for Ed. You got plugs.
Great. Need to talk to you about them.
Talk to me about your plugs.
I need to use my laptop.
You can use your laptop, you just can't put it on the network.
I
Later.
need to talk.
Okay. Viewer mail for Moose from the Cuptons. Who are the Cuptons?
Clifton.
Oh,
This is the one.
the Cuptons are the illiterate version of the Cliftons that need to work on their... Who wrote this?
I did.
You did? Okay, well, man of your age, you're half blind from the syphilis anyway, it's okay, I understand. So we have viewer mail from the Cuptons. Oh, Christ, really? Do we have to have more of these? Looks like caviar, doesn't it? I gotta wonder. Can you eat these and they come out the same color?
Yes.
Yeah?
They don't digest at all.
The fact that you just jumped right in with, yes!
I have 5 brothers.
She was,
Oh,
she
okay.
was a second faster than me.
Yeah.
The best part is the pink, pink, pink noise.
Can I use it?
It's for moose.
What the fuck is this? I know what it is! Why do we have a pretty pink gun?
So she can shoot you.
This is
Are you
Moose's
trying to tell
airsoft
me
gun?
that if you were in a store and you saw that, you wouldn't have immediately said,
swear.
oh my god, Moose needs that?
I would have said Moose needs that. But I also know the many years of angst and very ever so slightly suppressed rage that I have received from Moose in regards to airsoft pellets.
Special place in my heart.
Because we're still cleaning these up from the last time we did this. But okay, this is Moose's
3 buildings. ago.
lab sidearm.
It's slowly.
All right, official policy,
Not
and this
inside.
I would like to spread among all of the people regarding airsoft, Nerf, and fucking Sharpie wars in the lab. It must be below the clavicle. Okay, there is to be no fire, stabbing, weaponry of any kind above the clavicle. That is this bone, it's your collarbone. Okay, body shots, totally cool, but I don't want somebody getting shot in the face.
I have a rule.
What's your rule?
You shoot it, you clean it up.
Okay, that's a good rule. And if you ever need a reminder why we don't do face and head shots with various forms of bullshittery around the lab, notice the very slight blue dot I have up here on my head. That is the top of a bottle rocket. Mr. Kidwell put it there because we're idiots. So it's up here somewhere, I don't know where, but you can see it if you look. There's a little blue tangent right here. I have the entire top 1/4 inch of a bottle rocket embedded in my skull. So yeah, it's not just under the skin. Like if you feel it, it's not. It's in my skull. So yeah, thanks, Paul. Love you, Paul.
It's biting so
Mr.
much.
Kidwell's very mean to me.
Did you get the shot?
Huh?
Did you get the shot?
No, that's his thing. All right, what do we got? 2 viewer mail carry the Geek Crew. No idea who it's from. Oh hell yes! Oh, the video team can rejoice. We're up to 5 terabytes now. Because
Yay!
we're living in the future.
Dainichi.
This is
Dainichi.
from Dainichi?
That's the same person.
Oh, it is.
From who?
Daniel DJ.
Yeah, that's Dainichi in the IRC.
I never knew that.
Really?
I just wasn't
Well, how about 30 fuck terabytes of external drive? That should be enough for a little while.
That might be enough to back everything up. We haven't had room to back up.
Enjoy your dicks! Discs.
Words to live by.
Enjoy your discs!
That's t-shirt.
You can't
I've-
come back from it. No. It's done. It's gone. It's over.
That's a t-shirt.
It's gonna be your epic ass.
There's
Enjoy-
no way to backpedal out of that. You're just suck it. Just suck it. Just enjoy your dicks.
To read that note.
Marker.
Enjoy your dicks. Chris
Enjoy
Boden
your
2015.
discs. I've shipped triplicates so that you can have a master copy, a local, and an offsite backup, or divisible by 2 so that you can do a single backup, your choice. What we do is It comes out of the camera, it goes into the drive. It gets copied from the drive to the other. Well, one of these stays here for use, one of these goes off-site to the secret place where we enjoy our dicks. So, man, viewer mail for the next week's gonna fucking suck so bad. Because I can see so many people at this moment on Amazon going, must find the dicks to send to the captain.
They come in chocolate.
Because I don't have enough. Don't send chocolate dicks. They always taste like shit.
Send gummy dicks.
See, the problem is the people that make the dick food stuff don't, it's not like Haribo doing it. It's like some chick in her basement doing it, so they always suck. You never get... I don't mind sending dick, edible dick, but send good dick.
Go through the FDA.
I just bought 2 of these yesterday. But thank you. We need a lot more than 2. This is Pro Cells.
Oh, 9 volts, sweet.
I had no idea who sent it. There was no note.
Because I said on the live stream you need 9 volts.
Oh,
We do.
need 9 volts.
We go through 9 volts.
This weighs nothing.
It's from Michael Ross.
It is? It's from Michael Ross. For use as cable tray shielding, Talos. Ask Moose.
I am learning so many people's usernames.
Oh my.
They might have seen some issues in the office, and they felt that if nobody here would fix it, they'd
Okay.
fix it.
I don't want to know, but I trust you guys. Smart people doing things that I don't understand. That's kind of a normal thing. RB Annis Hand Mag. Oh, it's a D-Mag unit. Okay.
That should be
Let's take
taken.
it. It's from Warren Johnson, who is not actually Warren Johnson. That's Joe Johnson. Demagnetize those heads properly. Your magnetic personality is not as powerful as you think. Sincerely, Joe Johnson. Cool. This is going to be, it's a handy mag, the double-ended probe demagnetizer for practical intermittent operation. Instructions. Plug cord into convenient AC outlet. Bring probe close to work, then withdraw to a distance of 12 inches or more. Disconnect handy mag from AC power. That is not how I was taught how to do this. There is a ritual to using a head demagnetizer, and I will be teaching the High Holy Demag ritual in a Decrypt video, because the ritual is hilarious, and the world needs to know it. I will teach it to you exactly the way it was taught to me when I was but a wee young intern so many years ago. It was like 3 years ago when I was 15. So, yeah. Whew.
Oh my.
Oh. All right.
Well, that's right on there. This machinery has a magnetic field that may be harmful to pacemakers or other medical devices. I've never had problems with magnets before.
Especially up your nose.
This is cool. The handy mag with the, prostate tantalizing tip or whatever.
It's an electromagnet that you plug into the wall.
It is a wall.
There is
There is nothing to that machine.
Well, Chris, you know those little treatments you can do that puts the electromagnet on your skull and you start twitching?
Whoever's calling me, stop! Chris Boden, can I help you? It's who? Oh, hey, what's up? How can I help you, sir? Next couple days, probably $100, at most 200. We're not talking about an expensive thing. Do you want to do it in the cloak of darkness? Then we shall do it under the cloak of darkness.
Jerry pisses everyone off.
I think it'd be a lot better to do it really, really, really publicly. But yeah. And show her. Like really good at annoying. It's like a gift from me.
Just your setting.
All right, I'll get on it in the next couple days. All right, thank you, sir. I'll talk to you later. See, this is what happens when we do viewer mail in the middle of, like, you know, the normal work day when it's not time for viewer mail. You mess up the whole system, and I got important people calling me.
That's going to
That was
be,
Ken.
it's going to be the best, like, 45 seconds of video I've ever shot.
Everyone's going to watch it.
Literally. Is this the box from Mike Metzger?
This is the box from Mike Metzger. Which Mike Metzger is this? We know two, which is really, it's not like I don't know enough Mikes. Now I know two Mike Metzgers. Oh, there's a note. This has your name on it. Latch hook kit for Kelly. There's no hi, no how the fuck are you, no, just right into it. With
Brevity.
neon green.
He's a man of
Latch
business.
hook kit for Kelly. Games for archives or new in box. 1000 mA multi-volt switching power supply. Genuine Canium 24 by 105 millimeter lens cup. Saw it at a flea market and just couldn't resist laughing my ass off. I don't recommend using it as a cup for Liz. And that's with a Z. Envelope for Liz. For whatever. Thanks for continuing to make awesome. Mike Metzger, San Antonio, Texas. Liz, I do not need or require a receipt for any of this. Oppa! All right, let's see what he said. Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time.
All right.
What platform?
Does this
GameCube.
For the GameCube.
It's-
Yeah, we
it's-
got a GameCube.
It is for the
And a
GameCube.
Wii. I didn't know.
Okay. This is for you. Harvey. A couple locks for the Jeff Cage project. These are the first ones people have sent in, I think. I might be wrong. I think another guy might have sent a couple. So we've got two. That's your high security lock there. Look at
Oh, I've
that.
seen those before. You can get them into them in about 30 seconds.
That's crazy high security. And then a master lock. These are pretty much indestructible.
Yeah.
Because they've got the wafers. They're bulletproof.
Lamination.
Lamination. Lamination.
Big enough bully.
This is an Ed thing. This is a really big Kelly thing.
Universal power supply.
Somehow I do not see this as part of Lissa's marathon equipment. Oh, Moose, I gotta show that. Right there. Also, the cat toilet paper thing might come in handy for you too. I'm just gonna give you that. Another GameCube thing. Oh, I remember this, Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
That's way better looking than when I played it.
Oh, I played that. It's pretty good.
You know what I want for my birthday. Okay. Who's getting these? Okay.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Flashback. Is this like a modern day version of it?
Yeah. It's the holiday special.
That is so cool. I had a real one of these.
I'm amused that it
I was
says
a
you actually
little
have to
kid.
plug it into the TV.
That is so cool. Oh my god, we got to do a let's play with that. What is it? It's in television from the era of the Coleco, and yeah, it's video games before you were born, really.
it's video games before they figured out how to actually make them.
I got one of these when I was a little kid because like this was the kind of thing that had an actual use life of like 2 years, and I got one of these like it would be the equivalent of getting like a Pentium 4 today. It was out of date and old and busted. And we had like 2 of the little things, and I don't even think they matched. And yeah, this is sweet. We have to play this. It's got 60 built-in games. That is cool. All right, that's viewer mail for the day. Thank you, everyone. I don't know who sent. Yeah, he sent this. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. All right. You guys have fun. I'm Chris Boden. Thank you to everyone for a particularly awesome viewer mail. Now I understand why everybody was freaking out about doing viewer mail today. We'll be back after this. That's lunch, everyone. 16:03 hours. I'm here with my very good friend, Mr. Minkus, who made an awesome thing. So, he may have given us a little bit of shit when we striped the parking lot. I would like to point out we did it from the architectural prints.
That's the problem.
It was
architect. Hey, God created engineers so architects could have heroes.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah.
Okay, that needs to be on a shirt.
It is.
Oh, okay. So, Mr. Minkus was kind enough to design the stencils because we have a couple handicap spots, and you need a special stencil for that. And there's a standard, a specific icon for that. And he made one. I was like, we could make our own custom icon and make it a little bit cooler. He's like, what do you mean? So I was like, well, for the wheel of the chair needs to be a Geek Group gear. And he gave me that look that he's making right there. But it's a good idea. And then he came back this week and he's got this. So here's the stencil, and that's just cool as hell. It's your standard cripple, and you can tell it's a cripple because whenever you see the signs of people, they're always rounded, right? If you ever look at bathroom signs, they're always rounded. Cripples are apparently always square. They're very, see, cripple. They're not rounded like all the safety signs. Cripples are square. If you look, you ever notice that?
Yeah.
Okay, you look at the safety signs, and people, see, they got round edges. Okay, round edges on normal people. Round, everything's round. This person's all round. Okay, cripples are square. That's how you know. This guy, he's square. He's got no hands, but he's got a really cool Geek Group gear. Now 50 million people are going to comment and say, that's not going to roll worth a damn. I'm telling you that's going to roll great, and it'll go up and down stairs. See, we are exceedingly handicap accessible. So now we cut that out and put it in the parking lot.
Right.
That's awesome. You did good on that. If you email Moose this image, I can see that it ends up in our image archives and people can download it.
Okay.
Because I'll bet you got a digital copy of that somewhere.
I can make one.
Okay. Geek Group cripples.
That won't roll. See, the funny thing is, I was actually gonna try to put in everything in the middle too, but like that'd get too busy.
Yeah, no. This is totally cool. This is totally cool. Good job, sir. That's so cool. I'll be back. I don't know where Maverick's at, but there's a hell of a clean spot. It looks way better. Look at that. He got that secondary clean. He's tackling the old tabletop coil. Look at that secondary. Wow. I don't know where he wandered off to, but he did good. I gotta find Maverick. So where's the latest one?
Latest one, what?
I'm guessing by the bucket that's the new roof leak.
Well, there's been that leak right on the corner forever, and
Okay.
that bucket could catch it, but now it's spreading to where the bucket is now.
It's still the same spot, but it's like, what do you call that? It's wider spread from that
It's like
one.
if you put your thumb.
It's malignant? You've got a Caledonia.
It's like when you turn the garden hose thinking this way instead of this way.
It's gone from stream to spray? Okay. I've decided Caledonia is actually a form of cancer.
But which one?
I don't know, you get to make that up. Huh?
The Latin word for Scotland.
It might be. There's like 3 people on Earth that would know that, and you're one of them. This is what I work with every day. Not the Latin word. How do you just know that? I had to study Latin. I didn't know that. What's a Latin word for Scotland?
Wasabi. Carpe?
All right, so you guys have been working on this all day.
No, we actually
Yeah.
haven't. Remember when you had us in the HVL?
For like an hour.
No, it wasn't. Crap.
Like an hour.
We got in here at 1.
Okay, so you got in here at 1. It's 16:09 now.
Yes.
So you've been here for 15 hours, and there isn't a single piece. Not one piece, and I am
15
judging
hours?
you. Yeah, you told me you got in here at 1. And now
Maybe
it's
add-
1609 hours. So you've obviously been here for 15 hours.
1,300 hours.
We've been working on our teamwork and communication skills.
How's that
I've
working
been
out?
teaching them cotton theory.
Oh dear God. Oh.
Now, take me.
The new weekly radio show. It'll be called Comedy.
Oh Christ. That's all right. And then Harvey can do a whole thing
Some
on.
jokes don't work when it's an audio thing.
That's what you.
Shut up. You're a homophobe. See? It can work. I made it work right there. It's okay. He could do a thing on com theory. You could do a thing on Six Sigma theory. You know.
And you can just sing songs. Honk.
Hey Harvey, what's that the theme song to?
What?
The song they were singing. What's the theme song to?
No idea. These.
See? You don't know that because you're a homophone.
I've just consigned myself to the fact that these guys
It's a bit of American history that predates all of us by like 30 years.
are. Really? Even you?
Yeah, even
Weren't you
me.
there at the landing? Oh wait, you guys didn't land in. No, you did land in this country.
Well, we didn't know we landed in this country, which is why we call them Indians.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was there when the great
He was lost by like half a planet lost.
dinosaurs were all rendered extinct. But now mailmen get a day off. So it's okay.
Because of bad navigation.
The whole genocide thing.
That's why we call them Indians and not Abos.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you know, keep saying that. You're gonna get hate mail.
Oh, wow. Like that's a new thing.
Just saying.
I totally live in fear of getting hate mail.
That's alright, they can't write.
They're gonna paint you like animals, though. The animals are gonna.
That video you sent me blew my mind.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's aired on national television by a government run. That's on ABC.
I cannot imagine that.
Yep.
In this country, and there would be instant riots.
Yep.
Just people would be setting cars on fire.
Jump on YouTube, which you're already on, and check out Black Comedy by ABC in Australia.
That's the Australian broadcast company. Yeah.
Aboriginal GPS. Yep.
And anytime you start like freaking out about American racism, you should see where it's done professionally. Holy shit! I thought we had it bad. Nope. I'm not saying we're not totally fucked, but you guys, wow.
Yeah, we've refined it.
Yeah. Holy shit. Hey, you got a piece up.
Yeah.
And it's racist.
There.
It's white.
It's mostly white with a couple little black bits.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's going to be screws everywhere because there's resonant channel.
Resilient.
Resilient. I
RCA.
just read it. I thought it was just Z channel, but I just read it.
It is Z channel.
It's fucking everywhere.
Not to be confused with Top Hat.
No.
Oh,
Be an interesting screw up. Panel 2!
It's the next piece!
Does that stuff? Oh, that's right.
OSHA.
Yep. You know what the OSHA safety rating of this is?
What?
Both feet.
Both feet. I'd like to point out there's a perfectly good portable scaffold right here.
Yeah.
Right
Using
here.
that as a table.
Yep.
Oh,
It's a really good table.
It's much better than the chairs because it's flat.
Yeah.
And you
We
know,
had too many things fall off the chairs, so we used this.
for safety. Because the things falling off the chairs are creating a trip hazard.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And
Speaking of trip hazard, you guys can take the weights off here now.
That's true.
Yeah. The weights from when we glued the floor, yeah, we can take those off now.
That should be my radio name, Trip Hazard.
Oh, God.
GGR in the morning with Trip Hazard. Could have lion roar soundboards. Veto.
No, it's got to have a Wilhelm scream.
I heard someone in the USA
Wait.
say that there is a soundboard in the making.
Just a minute. iPhone 4s are slow now, but just a minute.
You have a Wilhelm scream on your phone.
Who do you think I am?
God.
Fucking nerds.
He already has air horn.
Oh fuck.
Fucking spaz. Oh my God.
Here, I'm gonna do something.
I'm gonna shove the air horn so far up your ass. It's a horrible place to work with terrible people who hate each other. This is my job, really. This is my job. Look at this. Here's a whole group of union laborers right there, hard at work. You guys being productive?
Oh, yeah.
That's Arch.
How you doing?
Good to see you, sir.
Math is hard, so is life. That's my name. That's my name. I know about that.
So what are you building? You still working on your box?
We're still brainstorming. You know that can be dangerous. That's what
You've been on this for years, and you're just at the point of drawing pictures, so you're not in a hurry. You'll get there.
I'm not in a hurry. I want to do it right.
What you making? Looks like shelf brackets.
Yep.
You're modifying them?
Archives.
Huh?
Go down in archives.
Go down archives?
Go down in archives.
Have you done things?
Well, we are doing things.
You want to show me? Let's show the blog. Okay. Do I gotta wait till you're done cutting the next one, or?
No, this is just cleaning them up.
Oh.
You know, I'm like that. I don't want people to go.
Okay, show me what
gash
you got.
themselves. So, we've got a couple of wall cabinets down there.
Okay.
Some really nice heavy-duty scientific out of a chemistry.
Yeah, the glass cabinets.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So we want to put nice display like old Lockies, fun stuff like that in there.
Okay.
But we're missing shells. So we've got a few clips, but tracking down the right clips, not so easy.
Okay.
So instead of doing that, we'll just take some clips we have, finagle it a little bit,
Improvise, adapt, and overcome.
make it work.
Okay. I'm curious. I haven't been in archives in a while. That's down in that east end of the, or west end of the building, and I never go down in the basement
West
of the
siders.
west end. Yeah, that's. Can we clean this shit up? Suitably creepy door for archives. Oh my God! Look at this.
Kind of
Oh my fuck!
needs some love.
Yeah, we gotta do a call down here. What we need is about 10 times more room for archives. Yeah, is what we need. So these are the cabinets you're working
These
on?
are the cabinets.
Okay.
So these are the original shelf clips.
Okay.
So the unusual thing is that's an 1.25 inch spacing.
You take this to the IRC and somebody out there can get those for like $1 for 100. Chris Boden, can I help you? Okay. Oh, yeah. I gotta go talk to this guy. I'll be back.
Hey,
Hi. 3.
we're running out of drywall.
That is the kind of problem I like to hear.
Go.
Oh, we just got... The big thing's gonna be the rubber. That's what's gonna kill us.
Did you tell all the ladies?
That shit's $600 a roll, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
How short are we gonna be on drywall?
I don't know. Ask the drywall guys.
Hey, drywall guys.
Either 1 or 2 pieces, we'll measure and get an exact amount. I already
Okay.
told Moose, and she said, just tell her and she'll get it so that we can figure out first thing in the morning.
Yeah, that's easy. 1 or 2 pieces of drywall is trivial.
Plus, I figure it's better to have to pick up one more piece than have a full piece. That's
Yeah, yeah.
Used, you know. We took very conservative estimates when we were trying to figure out how much money.
It's so much better. Been looking at ugly open ceiling for months.
What'd
On
you
the
do?
scaffold.
What'd you do?
The thing that we're using for a table.
6 feet. How wide is it?
Well, Joe, can you adjust the M so that it's actually what it needs to be?
It's 5 feet. Oh, shit. Gotta get my eyes recalibrated.
Not even 5. 4.
What you making?
I'm actually going to put that on the backside of this frame so it's actually nice and
Oh, proper stencil setup.
because we don't have the plastic that I'm using is not thick enough.
Okay.
Yeah, both boards on that.
And this will reduce the wear and tear on it with people picking it up.
Cool. Good job, sir.
Basically, just like aluminum, brass, it's a really large stock. And the little guy here, he's set for more of the smaller, softer materials, so he's aluminum, brass. It's really good for cutting the smaller stuff. It's got a finer tooth blade in it, whereas this one's got a still got a relatively fine tooth blade for the size of the blade, but it's still relatively large. If you really wanted to, you could cut it into it, but I'd rather not cut it. That's a monster right there. I wouldn't recommend you put your finger in it. What do you think?
I'd take your finger off in about a second and a half.
I don't know if it's going to take that long.
Bone's surprisingly hard.
It's a beast.
Human bone's about 4 times stronger than concrete by weight. It takes a lot. I can give you a demonstration. Hey, Bruce. Yeah, that takes your finger off, no problem.
You know, I was talking to Casey, and he told me you had some degree that I couldn't pronounce. What degree do you have?
I don't have any degree.
Oh, yes, you do. Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do. You got some kind of chemical, biological, some kind of physics.
I study physics. I'm into high voltage, high energy physics, but I don't have a degree.
You don't have a degree.
No.
You have a degree in bullshit.
Redneck.
I know he do.
I don't.
For
Yeah,
sure he does.
yeah. PhD in bullshit, but no, I'm a redneck farm boy from Texas.
What's your degree?
I honest to God, I don't have a degree. You can look it up. I don't have a degree. I got like an associate's degree in printing and graphic arts by accident, but that's just because they put me in the wrong class.
I do have a boost.
I went. No, I'm serious. I went to Career Line Tech Center out in West Alabama, out by Holland.
Okay.
I signed up for media production because I'm really into audio video production.
Okay.
They screwed up and they put me in a printing class by accident, but the teacher was just so absolutely awesome. I was like, I'm staying here. This is the greatest shit ever. I did it for years. I was there for 3 years. I went to Grand Valley, but I never enrolled. I have no degree. I studied a lot and I worked my ass off, and I've spent my whole life studying physics and that, but that's just because that's what I love. I didn't do it because I wanted a degree in it. I just really like working with high voltage. Swear to God, I don't have a degree in it. All the stuff you've seen me build, all the projects and everything.
What's your degree?
I don't have a degree. You can there's nothing. Go to Grand Valley, call the registrar.
I believe Casey. But he couldn't quite pronounce it either. That's why I told him to ask him what it is.
I have no higher education
What
degree.
degree does he have, that man?
He doesn't have a degree. He has a lot of obsession.
I have a lot. Yeah, I'm real like airplanes. I like airplanes. So I read about airlines. I don't have a degree. I have the internet. It turns out that if you want to know something, I got this magic square in my pocket. Here, hold this damn thing. I like. Ask me a question about anything in the world.
Come on, seriously.
I swear to God, ask me a question about anything in the world.
You got to be frank with me. You got. You gotta let me know.
Dude, I know better than to lie to a master sergeant. You don't do that. I know how that path ends, and it hurts really bad. And just, no. I have no degree. I have an associate's degree from Career Line Tech Center. Joe Borsman was my teacher. He's an awesome guy. But
He already told me. That's why you don't have to tell me that.
Here's how this works. To get a degree, you have to go to college, and you have to enroll, and you have to pay a fuck of a lot of money. And then you have to hang out for a few years, and if you just keep paying them money and you just pretty much just show up, they'll give you a degree. The degree is just a receipt. I don't have the receipt. I spent a lot of my life studying, I worked my ass off, and I learned a lot, but I never got the receipt. I got the education, I don't have the receipt. And because I did the path I did, there's huge holes in my education. Like, I'll be building something and like totally know exactly what I'm doing and just be doing fucking awesome. And then I just fall into one of these holes like, oh shit, no, I don't know that. And the smarter I get and the more I think I know, that I start doing this shit, the less I know.
I'm gonna find out what
you
degree.
Look it up. You call Grand Valley State University. I have no degree.
I wonder if Casey was just being.
I lived in Kazoo for 10 years.
Just being a smart ass.
Spent a lot of time at Western.
At Western.
Don't have a degree there. Turns out anybody can go in the library and just read a book. They put all this shit, like just brains, they put this in books, and they'll just let anybody, they'll let me in there. You can just go in, sit down, read a fucking book. Holy shit, man. It's an amazing system. And now, like, if you want to know, I don't know, do you know what the national currency is in Pakistan? Neither do I, but you want to see something neat? Watch this. What's the national currency in Pakistan?
Pakistan's currency.
It's the Pakistani rupee. You know what just happened? You just got fucking smarter. Just like that. Magic square, man. That internet shit, it's catching on. It's on phones now.
Well,
see, now you know the national currency in Pakistan.
I guarantee you they won't tell you how to operate Thumper back there.
I built Thumper though.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why I know you got a degree.
No, you don't have to have a degree. You just have to want to build Thumper. Okay. That's it. You're not a professional carpenter.
No,
but you want to know how to do this.
This is something
that's
you
all
can
that
understand.
matters.
So my uncle served in the Navy. He was on security and communications. He never got a degree, but he was one of the better engineers for GM, electrical engineering, because he had all the knowledge he learned in the Navy doing security communications, making the radios, doing all that stuff on their ships. So even though he didn't have a degree, he still worked with all the top engineers at GM as an electrical
degree
engineer.
doesn't equal smart. All right, you've been around the world a little bit.
I've been around
You've met a
the
few
world
people, okay?
Quite a few, yeah.
How many people you know got more money than God? Dumb as shit. Meet them all the time. How many times you ever met a guy with a chest full of brass? Don't know shit about shit.
For sure.
Okay? It doesn't work that way.
Too.
Yeah, don't know shit.
But you got a degree.
No, I don't.
Yes,
I really don't.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
It wasn't my path. I know a lot of stuff about a lot of things, but I don't have a piece of paper. No. Which sucks. You know what happened now that I don't have a degree? I'm stuck in a dead-end job with no opportunity for advancement. I will never get a fucking promotion.
Can you get promoted above CEO?
I got my boots on.
I own the company. I can't get promoted. That's as good as it gets, man. I'm stuck in a dead-end job, man.
Work with people like us.
I gotta put up with this asshole every day. But no, I don't have a degree. I really don't. If I did, I'd tell you. It'd be hanging on my wall. But I don't. I'm redneck farm boy. I grew up plain old redneck white trash. And I went to college, and they're like, sure, sign up. And you can sign up. It's $50 to sign up. You apply, and when you apply, you get an email address. You get all this shit. And about 6 months later, your email don't work, so you take another $50. You go down and you apply again, you get a new email back, and nobody asks. But if you want to get credit for classes, that shit's expensive. You want to get that degree, you sign your life away, and it's stupid. And it's even worse now. We just spent this isn't like 10 years ago. We just spent 1.2 billion, like Carl fucking Sagan, $1 billion to fund student loans that kids can't afford to pay back so they can get training in jobs that don't exist anymore so we can just fuck the whole world all over again. Okay? I'm not some brilliant genius. I'm a redneck farm boy that couldn't afford to go to school.
Who spent that?
You spent it! You pay taxes?
Okay.
That's your money.
Really?
$1.2 billion for student loans for jobs that don't exist. Everybody's freaking out about like everything, and they don't realize you go to any town. And I just drove across the entire state. I went to the black bear capital of Michigan, which is about as hard to find as you think. Huron National Forest. If you ever want to find the middle of nowhere, it ain't there. You go up there and there's help wanted signs everywhere. All these people freaking out. I can't get. They can get a job. You just got to have the 3 R's. You don't go to college to get the 3 R's. When you were a kid, you learned reading, writing, arithmetic. Retool, retrain, relocate. You get those 3 R's, you get a job anywhere. You want to make $150,000 a year today, right now? Be a welder. It's that easy. You don't have to be a super turbo genius. We're not run one of those. That's why I love these machines. I worked my ass off. It took me 3 years to get these machines, to get them donated. Okay. Out there, those machines make parts. Plug it in, you put metal in one end, you put a smart guy in front of it, you press a button, change a part, press a button, change a part, they make parts. That machine, no problem, make you $100,000 a year, easy. But in this building, they do something way cooler. Those machines make jobs. Because you can come here, don't know shit about it, big shiny damn thing, that's cool, and you don't know, but you want to. You don't have to have a degree. What you have to have is a sincere, passionate desire to learn. You want to know how shit works. You want to know how to make stuff. Here, that machine makes jobs. You come here, you fuck with that, you just figure it out. And it's not about sitting in a class, and we've got a class for it if you want to get the basics under your feet, and it's great, and it's awesome. But it isn't a degree, it's let's learn this. Let's learn what you want to know, and the way you want to know it, because you're a smart guy. Yeah. You'll figure it out. My job is to get the fuck out of the way.
Now tell me, what is your degree?
I don't have a degree. I went to the Sisyphus School of Business.
And you built Thumper.
And I built Thumper, and I built Groucho, and I built Gemini, and Harpo.
I'm not buying it. Not even with your money. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
You don't have. You're building shit.
I build stuff.
It's the same thing.
But
I didn't start out. I didn't say I'm gonna build Thumper. I built a lot of little shit first. You don't just start out. I'm gonna build an 80,000 amp power. No, you'll die. You're dead. Because I get kids that come in here all the time. I want to build it. Sure, here, start. And they'll fuck with it for a week, and then they come out of the room and they're holding their hand like, oh man, I don't know about this. I say, okay, now you want to start with the simple shit? Because if you'd have been doing that with a pole pig, you'd be fucking dead right now. So let's start with neon sign transformers. Let's start with furnace transformers, because you can make a mistake there, and it hurts like heartbreak. You get electrocuted with 10,000 volts off a furnace transformer, it won't kill you. It'll give you a honeymoon hard-on, and you'll spend the rest of the day going, fuck! Okay, and there's video of me. I've been doing this 20 years. There's video of me from years ago on the internet. I can show you, okay? Of us in the early, I got hair down to here, all hippied out and shit. And I did a stupid thing. I reached out and grabbed a thing that I shouldn't have grabbed. And holy shit, that hurt. And like up the arm, and oh, fuck, and you spend the rest of the day just, damn. And yeah, you don't just build Thumper.
this guy. What kind of degree? You know what kind of degree he has? What is his degree?
You ask around.
Do you know his degree?
Yeah, I know his degree.
What is his degree?
You want to tell him his degree?
You tell him.
He ain't got one.
Oh, come on now.
Look it up. Ask, dude. If
Come on, y'all.
If I had a degree and I told people I didn't, the entire fucking internet would know in 10 seconds because they looked this shit up. You cannot lie in a building with 180 cameras. You can't lie on a blog. You can't. Because they're smart and they love to catch me out. Every fucking time. If I try and pull one on somebody, oh my God. Don't get me wrong, I love fucking with people. But I love it. But you can't do it on camera. You can do like you could do it with one guy, but with that camera there, you watch the blog tomorrow, you check the comments. If I had a degree, there'd be 300 people going, Boden's got a fucking physics degree, he went to MIT, and he didn't, and because they keep records of this shit. You can't lie in the 21st century. You just can't. There's 1,000 1,000 people are gonna watch that video in the next 24 hours. Okay? They will find shit. Okay? They know where I live. They know what I eat. They know like who I dated 8 years ago. They know shit.
They know you feed me, man.
I don't have a degree.
Liz, what is this degree?
Doesn't have one.
He's convinced I have a higher education. I've got secondary education, but it's just I did it myself. I'm curious. That's my degree. I'm curious. Because well, it turns out I like physics because if you want to know how shit works, okay, you ever had a little kid and the kid goes like, why? You know, and they do that for like an hour. You know what the answer is? If you just keep asking why to any question, if you just keep asking why and you just keep drilling down, quantum mechanics every fucking time. The universe runs on physics, and physics runs on math. Any field of science, medicine, chemistry, electrical engineering, any field of science, robotics, anything, it all ends up at math. And the next step above math is physics. And physics is fucking explosions. I like blowing shit up. Okay? I like target shooting. I like long distance target shooting. It's zen for me. It's a relaxing thing. You know, I go out there's a range right up the street. I go to the range, I keep a rifle in the back of my car. I take a rifle, you know what I'm doing? Fucking math.
Okay.
Because if you want to sit there and put a bullet through that thing right there, you want to get a 10-yard shot, boom, easy. But if you want to shoot something 600 yards away, you're doing math.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you got your dope sheet, you know your projectiles, you got it all. That's ballistics, that's physics, that's math. And I like, that shit gets me off, because I'm a fucking nerd. Okay, I like blowing shit up. And it turns out, if I want to play with explosives, you got to get a lot of licenses for that. You got to do a lot of paperwork. Okay? But if you want to play with high voltage and just walk in the next room, boom, boom, fuck the shit out of it. Okay? That's legal. You can do that. That's totally fine. That's where you get politics into it, and it's all fucked up. It's totally legal. It's absolutely kosher for me to walk into that room with a machine that I built, and what the fuck do I know? I built a machine that shoots 20-foot lightning bolts across the room. I can put 100 fifth graders in there and blast lightning across the room, and that's totally legal. You don't need to, as long as you pay the fucking electric bill, you're fine, okay? But if I want to install a new light switch in the wall, I ain't got the schooling for that. 2 wires and 120 volts, I can't do that shit. If I want to install a toilet, which is a wax ring and 2 fucking bolts, I can't do that. Not legal. There's actual fucking laws against this, and people will come here and say, no, take it out. You gotta hire a plumber and pay somebody $500 to do that. Fuck you!
Just to replace the stem on a faucet.
You're
supposed to get a building permit.
Yeah, you gotta get a building permit. You gotta hire a dude. You gotta go through all this shit. I just spent $24,000. There's a fucking degree right there, okay? I just spent $24,000 on an architect. We haven't done any fucking work yet. This is just the architect, okay? $24,000 to get pictures because his pictures have a little seal on them, and I can take those down to the city and okay, it's cool. Totally fine. Haven't picked up a hammer yet. $24,000 just to put a roof on this place. Yeah, $24,000. And you know how much work it takes for me to go out and beg to get $24,000? Because I'm getting that 20 bucks at a time.
Well, my question to that would be, don't we have some architect members?
We do.
What prevents that?
They're not licensed here. Just like if I have a friend who's a lawyer, like right now I have a friend who's a lawyer in Wisconsin. Awesome guy, wicked smart, knows lots of stuff. He can't do any law in Michigan because he's not barred in the state of Michigan. There's so much shit to this.
Yeah, I believe it. Trust me, I believe it. My son is studying architecture right now.
Yeah, and when he gets that degree and he gets that license, he'll get a stamp. When he's all done, he'll get a stamp. It makes a little seal, and it's not even like an ink stamp. It's an embossed stamp. Put a piece of paper in there, you smush it down, you get this little raised thing. That's worth its weight in fucking gold. That little stamp, man, is everything. Because the difference between that stamp and the same piece of paper without a stamp, they could be written in fucking crayon. It doesn't matter. If you got that stamp, you can take it downtown and be like, it's real. Oh shit, it's got a stamp on it. It's got his name and a little number. That's legit. He knows stuff.
So you
Fuck you.
So you guys are getting ready to put a roof on?
Oh God, yes. We do this whole place. Look up here. You see the tarps? Oh. Yeah. See that big black tarp? See the hose coming out? Yeah, that's for rain. And look what's right under the tarp. $250,000 machine. That's where you want the roof to leak. But this thing, you can't just be like, oh fuck, there's a roof leak. Well, we'll put the machine over here. You want to move that? You're spending $5 grand, and a whole bunch of dudes show up with trucks and big heavy equipment. If you pick that thing up, if you just pick this up, if you take the forklift over there, you pick this up, you move it 2 inches and set it down, it's fucked. Yep, totally. You got to have guys come in, and it's really cool to watch. They spend like a whole afternoon doing levels and shit, tweaking. He's under it with a wrench, and it's just awesome to watch. We got video of it. But you can't use that machine until it's happy again.
Do you know him?
Do you want to admit to that?
I unfortunately have the honor of working closely with him.
This is Elizabeth. She's our she's the woman who is my director on video shoots. She's in charge of all the videos we make.
What type of degree does he have?
That's the exact same thing I said.
You can ask any of the staff. I really don't have a degree.
You don't have a degree at all?
I worked my ass off for a long time, and I studied really hard, but I didn't. You have to pay to get a degree. I didn't have the money. My parents didn't have the money.
Is that part of his? Is that part of it? The BS that you saying? Is that it? Right?
He just does not have a degree.
I just don't. It doesn't mean I'm stupid.
He's full of shit.
Do you have a
He's
degree?
honest about it.
Do you have a degree?
I do have a
Oh shit. What do you got a degree?
architecture
You have a degree in architecture? Okay. And you ever work on your car?
all the time.
Okay. You know how to change your own oil?
All the time.
Did you learn that in college? Oh shit! See, you just figured it out.
I learned it
You
in
wanted to
Army.
learn it? Okay, see? You don't have to have a degree in something to know it. I know a lot about airplanes. I know a lot about airplanes. I don't have a degree in aviation. I'm not even a licensed pilot.
Well, I don't have a degree either.
I know a lot about robots. I can tell you how to program
But I
that
know you
robot
got a
there.
degree.
But I don't have a degree in robotics.
You gotta have a degree.
I've just spent my whole life learning shit. That's my whole life. I want to know stuff. I want to know how things work. And then I learned the even better part. Okay, some people get into like drugs. Some people get into drinking. Some people get into pussy, and that one's kind of fun. Okay? What gets me off is when you come in here and you got an idea and you want to make something and you don't know how to do it.
Okay.
And you hit that moment when it just clicks and you get it. That's like the best shit for me ever. Because I like learning stuff a lot, but the thing I like a lot more is teaching people shit. And if you teach people something, every person I've ever taught anything, doesn't matter if they're 5 or 50, every person I ever taught anything in my life, I learned something from them. Every time. If you do that, you keep getting smarter.
Now tell me what kind of degree you got.
I don't have a degree. I know a lot about a lot of things. I can amaze you right now, blow your fucking mind in like 10 different ways. Okay, but I don't have a degree. I'm just smart. And I'm not even all that smart. I just know stuff.
What type of degree do you have?
She actually went to college.
I have a degree in film and video production.
Film and video?
Yes.
What type of degree do you have?
I'm just a janitor here.
You're just janitor here?
He really is just the janitor here. That
Okay.
janitor has a degree in civil engineering.
That's what I was going to say. So what you got a degree?
No, actually.
He's got a degree in burritos.
For real? Okay. Do you have a degree?
I went to school, but like him, I don't have money. So
Okay.
I ran out of money. I went to school for engineering. And
Engineering.
for
You know where
computer
Coopersville
science.
is? Who? Coopersville, you know where it is? Little tiny farm town about 30 miles west of here. Okay, well you know where Grand Haven is? Do you ever fucking leave?
Actually, I was born here. I've
Oh,
been
okay.
here a couple of years.
All right.
I don't know what it was.
You get on 96, you go west.
Okay.
Until your feet get wet, you're in Grand Haven. Okay. When you start seeing Navy people and the Coast Guard, you're in Grand Haven.
Okay.
Halfway between here and there ain't fucking nothing. Okay.
When you
Right in the middle of that is where I grew up.
When you smell the landfill, you're there.
Yeah, when you smell the landfill and the pig farm right next to each other. That's exit 19. That's Coopersville. When I was a kid. I like making stuff. I grew up with a dad who ran a machine shop. Okay. And depending on who they are in any given situation, they can take just about anything away from you. Okay? You don't pay your light bill, they'll take the power away. You don't pay your phone bill, they take your phone away. They can take everything away from you, and I've experienced this. Okay, I've had people come put a sticker on the door and say, all your shit's ours, and take the building and sell it. But what you get up here, that's all you own. That's all you got. I've lost everything I fucking own. But I got this. And this is free. All I gotta do is get a book. All I gotta do is have a few boring hours on Wikipedia. Okay? That's it. You get bored, and some people get bored and play video games. I get bored and I get lost in Wikipedia. I just want to read shit. I want to learn shit. Everything. I want to know how and this gets me in trouble all the time. Okay? Because if you're just walking downtown, you ever walk downtown and see steam come out of the vent? Okay? So did I. But when you did it, you were like, oh, that's cool, and you just kept on walking. I did it and was like, I wonder where that comes from. Well, then you got to take the manhole cover off. And you got to go down in there. And there's bugs, and it's dark, and it's hot, and it's scary, but that's science. That's why I carry a flashlight. Go check this shit out. You crawl down in there. And then you get arrested and spend a weekend in jail for trespassing. Because it turns out after 9/11, if you're in a goddamn manhole, you're automatically a fucking terrorist. I'm not a terrorist, I just want to know where the steam's coming from. Okay, that's how shit works. Getting curious? Curiosity never killed anything but a few hours. And you know, okay, you get arrested for it. Ah, fuck it, I've been arrested before. And when you go in front of the judge, and he's like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, there was steam coming out of the ground. And he's like, so? I wanted to know. He's like, what the hell are you doing? I just wanted to know. Get the fuck out of here. Pay $500, go home. $500, night in jail. That was a lesson for how steam comes out of the thing. It was a leaky valve, actually. It was a packing gland. But now I know that. Turns out there's steam under downtown. Why is there steam under downtown? I wanted to know. They heat all the buildings with it. There's a big factory downtown, makes steam and electricity. Okay, right downtown, big building, makes steam. And they pipe the steam under the streets to the really big buildings right near it, and that's where their heat comes from. Instead of having like big furnaces and boilers, no, the boiler's all in one building, and they all share the steam. And this is a really cool, they've done it for like 100 years. It's a really old system, but it works. And it's all modern now. Like there's modern pipes and they pipe. And if you build a big building in the right spot downtown, you can, just like you sign up for water and sewer and gas and electricity, you can sign up for steam. And they'll put two big pipes, and they have the in pipe and the out pipe, and you get steam in, condensate out, and there's a whole system for that.
Who makes the steam?
It used to be Consumers. Now it's a company called like Areola or something like that. What's it now?
I think it's Visa.
I don't know, but they're right. You know where the arena is? Yeah, you know where the arena is downtown? The giant.
It's the only smokestacks in town.
There's a big building with 4 big smokestacks, and it's like a cloud factory, right? That's a steam plant. They make, and they've done it for 100 years. No shit, man, this works. And that's why there's steam coming out of the ground. Cost me $500 and a night in jail. Best money I ever spent. I had a blast. I got to go all down tunnels and shit. There's a whole world out there that people never noticed.
You actually went down in the manhole?
Yeah.
What did you use to lift the manhole?
I got a thing. It's a bar. I can show you. I got it over here. I gotta find it. It might be in the back. Where's my heart?
I think it went down to supply.
It's either in the trunk of my car or it's down in supply, but I've got it.
And you lifted the manhole up.
Yeah.
Was it the stainless?
Yeah, Aeolia or something like that.
Veolia.
Veolia.
And they produce steam.
Yeah, they make steam. They make electricity too.
I think it's
Yeah, it's down in supply. I've got a hook. It's just a piece of metal. It's shaped like a T, and it's a T handle on a long stainless bar, and at the end it's got a hook. It's about this big around, just like that. You just hook the manhole and lift it out. You know why manholes are round? Did you ever notice every manhole you ever saw in your life is round? Yeah. You know why? It's hard to make round. Squares are easy. You make squares and that thing all day long. Why do they make manhole covers round? There's reasons for it.
Why?
One, it's so it can't fall in. No matter which way you turn it, it can't fall through the hole, right? And the other reason is because of how it sits there. It hangs on a lip so that it'll sit flat, and you don't have to orient it right. You just kick it in, and it'll just drop, and yeah. That's how manhole covers are round. See, you're learning shit all the time. I don't have a degree in civil engineering. He could have told you why manhole covers are round because he went to college for it. I didn't know that. I just asked a guy. I asked a guy like him. I was like, why are manhole covers round? He's like, oh, well, you remember the little annoying kid who asks too many questions? Like, everybody knows one in school. There's that one kid who just won't shut the fuck up and keeps asking questions. It's a pain in the ass. I'm what happens when he grows up. You just keep asking questions. Turns out, if you ask somebody a question, they'll tell you something, and you get to take a little piece of their brain and put it in yours.
Now tell me what type of degree you
Don't have a degree. I don't. I don't have a degree in education. I built a school. I don't have a degree in manufacturing. I teach manufacturing skills to people every day. I don't have a degree in electrical engineering. I make testicles. I don't have a degree in plumbing. Plumb my house. I don't have any degree. I just know a little bit about a lot of stuff. You don't have to have a degree. You just have to have the passion to learn. That's it. I got a dude in the next room, okay, has forgotten more about dinosaurs than you and I will ever fucking know. He doesn't have a degree in dinosaurs. He doesn't have a degree in paleontology. He doesn't have a degree in archaeology. He has a degree in animation. He draws fucking cartoons for a living. Okay, that's his job. Brilliant. We just released a video today of him, and it's him at a desk talking about dinosaurs. And it's I don't know shit about dinosaurs. I don't give a fuck about dinosaurs. It's not my thing. But you watch him and it's captivating. Today I learned all about how dinosaurs, what's the skin of a dinosaur? What are they covered in?
You definitely know. You talk to them.
No, just what, in your mind, what are dinosaurs? It's like leather, like an alligator, right? Like really, like an elephant?
I really don't. I have no idea.
The real answer will fuck you up. Feathers. Really? Dinosaurs? Feathers. Lots of them. Not all of them. And different types of feathers. Dinosaurs pretty much invented feathers. Everything from like little downy ones, like proto-feathers, and they start out as just spikes, to like a little downy thing, to proper feathers, and then there's flight feathers, where you ever pick up a feather and it like curves, and one side's short and one side's really long? That's a flight feather, and different feathers do that. And I learned all this today in his video, and it's on the internet, and it's free, and you can watch it. If you go on my Facebook right now, there's videos of it.
Did you guys know about this?
Know about
the dinosaur?
With the feathers?
the guy in the video did.
Yeah.
I pointed a camera at him and,
And
was
he
like,
just
no.
reads books on dinosaurs. We just sit his ass down and be like, talk. Okay. And he's this amazing guy. He's brilliant.
What's his name?
Steven. He's in the next room. Yeah. You watch that video, and you would swear he's got a degree in paleontology. And then go ask him. No, he just likes dinosaurs. He's a nerd. He just wanted to know about dinosaurs, so he started reading about dinosaurs.
What is a nerd?
A nerd is, okay, this is my definition. I don't have a degree in linguistics.
Tagged.
But a nerd is someone with a irrationally passionate desire for knowledge, usually in a specific field, like computers or music, or, you know, I'm weird in that I'm a polymath. I'm into a lot of different things. Nerds are usually characterized by a profound lack of social skills. A nerd can know everything inside and out about your computer, but don't try and talk to them like a normal person, because just don't they're not the people that go to parties. Okay? That's me. And then there's a geek who can be cool. I am not cool. And knows a lot about stuff.
Okay.
And yeah, that's the geeks and nerds. Or the weirdo kids that are just freaky smart and stuff.
Are you a nerd?
Totally.
Are you a nerd?
Don't let the
Probably.
glasses fool you.
Would you say you a nerd or a geek?
She's more of a geek, he's more of a nerd.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've walked the line at times.
So I'm passionate about woodwork. What would I be?
You're a carpentry geek.
I'm a carpentry
Yeah,
geek.
you're too cool to be a nerd.
Okay. Well, what's cool? What's cool?
What's cool? Oh, you answer that one, dude, and there's millions in it for you. People spend a lot of money trying to figure out what's cool.
So that means that like hip, that means like up with everything that's going on? Or?
A lot of people think James Dean was cool. If you want to know what cool is, ask James Dean. But if you ask James Dean, he's going to tell you, fuck, I don't know, because he's just doing his thing. There's people in the world who think I'm cool. I don't understand these people. There's a kid in town, I swear to Christ, there's a kid in town, and he's a teenage boy, awesome kid, okay? He named his cat after me. His cat's name is Chris Boden. He thinks I'm cool. I don't know why. But that's kind of awesome. I feel sorry for his cat. Maybe he just thinks I'm a big pussy. I don't know.
Did you teach him something?
Maybe.
That's probably
He
why.
watches the videos. Maybe he learned something along the way. But I like making really cool stuff. I like blowing shit up. I like exploring science, and I like sharing this. There's a lot of guys that do that, but they don't like to share their toys. I like to share my toys.
Okay.
I just, a year ago Christmas, I got a model helicopter for Christmas, Didn't know shit about model helicopters. I crashed it like 50 times, but I liked it. It was fun, so I figured it out. And over the past year, I got so many model airplanes and so many model helicopters that if you line them all up, they go all the way from the end of that line to the end of that line. Just, I got like 50 different airplanes. And last week, I took all of them, and I put them downstairs, and these are my toys. I bought them with my money, on my own, okay? And they're not cheap. I got a lot of them, okay? There's like 6-8 grand worth of shit. I took it all, and I put it downstairs in a room. I cleaned out a room, and I put it in a room. I hung some shit on the walls, and I put a flight simulator up, and I got some computers built, and I built a lab in this building, we can go see it, that is just for teaching people about model airplanes. Because if you get a kid into model airplanes, they got to learn engineering and physics and math and electronics and robotics and all kinds of cool shit, and they're having a lot of fun doing it. So it isn't like we're going to sit down and study engineering. It's like, no, we're going to play with this shit, and along the way, we're going to learn some stuff. And that's way more fun. And I just took all that, and I just gave it away. I just put it downstairs and said, okay, anybody can play with this. And if you want to learn how to fly an airplane, we can go downstairs right now, pick up an airplane, march out in the parking lot, and this airplane that I spent a couple $100 on 6 months ago, it still flies, nothing wrong with it. You can take it out and fly it. I want to share my toys because I like flying airplanes a lot. It's really fun for me. That's my therapy.
Yeah.
But what I like a lot more is teaching other people stuff. And if you're interested in learning about airplanes, well, now we get to talk about electronics and physics and robotics and engineering and all this stuff. And that's what I really like.
So
and I get to do that if I share my toys.
You can fly an airplane right out of this park.
Hell yes, you can. I do it every day. They're little airplanes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some sitting right up there. See those airplanes? And I can teach you, and I can even put you in the airplane.
Okay,
I can. If you want to see.
Simulate.
No. If you want to go out in the parking lot right now, like right now at this moment, you don't know what our roof looks like.
Okay.
I can put your brain in that little airplane, and you can see the top of this roof. You're gonna do it sitting in the parking lot, but I got a set of goggles you put on, and there's a little tiny camera on top of the plane. And this is the coolest shit ever, because it's fun to fly model airplanes, but you're out there doing that, right? And you only go so far, and if you can't see the plane anymore, you got a problem.
Yeah.
But if you put on a camera on the plane, and it goes to a pair of goggles, and you can see from the plane, now you know where you are. And you can fly the plane. And it's like the real thing. It's way better than a flight simulator. I got a flight simulator downstairs. That's not nearly as fun. We can do this. And if you want to learn it, I'm happy to teach you. You can.
One day I'll see if you
anytime you want. And if you're around this evening, we can't do it during the day because it gets hot outside. The wind picks up, so it's too hard to fly. But if you're here in the evening sometime when it cools off and everything gets calm, I'll take you for a flight. Anytime you want. Anytime you see me walk by and I got the black box and you know my gear, you just be like, hey, can I come on? Anytime. Come on out, I'll take you flying. I do it right in the parking lot. And if I'm doing big planes, and I've got like big planes with cameras and everything, and I fly those out of the park. It's 6 blocks away. It's Richmond Park. It's right over here. And you can come anytime you want.
big planes.
Big planes. You want to see them?
Yeah,
Call me. I'll show you. Here, come here. What are you showing?
Idea of something you would take apart.
Anything. We've done toasters to forklifts.
Really?
Yeah, we took a whole forklift apart. I even had a kid come all the way here from Belgium to help me do it. All right, this is the aeronautics lab. Okay. And see, we have big planes. Like, look at the size of this thing. Okay, and there's little planes. That's a jet, and there's a P-28 or a T-28.
And these are operational.
Yeah. Well, that one's not so good, but it'll fly. But like over here, check this out. This plane has a little camera under it. See a little camera?
Yeah.
Okay. And you take this up in here and you can see through the camera. Isn't that neat? And I can teach you how to fly this. And it all works. Like this is a real like.
It might
like
not
the
be a good
surfaces.
idea for you to teach me because this thing look like it costs a few dollars, man.
You want to know how much this plane costs?
I'm gonna probably, if I go on, I'd probably say about a couple $1,000.
That's a $150 plane.
Really?
No shit. It's made out of fucking styrofoam. It's a $150 plane.
Really?
Yeah. I added a couple bucks to it because that's like, you know, there's about
with a camera,
$100. Well, the little camera's only like $50. And the little transmitter's like $50, and that's it. That's all you need. And you just
I don't believe that.
really, you can buy this at Horizon Hobby. See, it says Horizon Hobby. You go to horizonhobby.com. That's a Focke-Wulf. It's about $150. I think it's like actually $159. But it's not expensive.
And it'll fly.
Yeah, it'll fly. I think it will. I haven't flown it yet.
What
It better fly. I'm gonna be real pissed if it don't.
What type of height? What type of altitude?
You can go to 400 feet legally, but this will fly way higher than that if you're in a safe enough spot. This will fly 1,000 feet high if you wanted it to.
Really?
Yeah, but 400 feet's max legal. If you go over 400 feet, you gotta like call people, let them know.
That's the terrorism thing.
No, that's like above 400. Well, real airplanes can fly as low as 500 feet. So we're not allowed to go above 400 because you might hit one, and that would be bad.
Okay.
That fuck up their whole weekend. But this is a helicopter. And this is a complete, like this actually works exactly the same way as a real helicopter, and it's just as hard to fly. It's actually I have a friend who flies these, and he flies real helicopters, like he's a licensed pilot, and he tells me these are harder because they're twitchier, and this you have to fly just by looking at it, whereas with a real helicopter, you feel it in your ass if you're moving one way or the other. But yeah, and all these planes are mine. All those parts are mine. But if you want to come here and learn how to fly a plane, I'll take you out with a plane. I'll teach you how to fly. If we need parts, we got parts in stock. If you want to get on a flight simulator, I got one right there. And I'm going to build 3 more. It's just I only got 1 so far. I got to get more flight simulators. This is how it starts. This is the first place in the world where somebody built a research lab specifically for exploring and teaching RC aeronautics. Whether it's sailplanes or fighters or jets or helicopters or anything. And they're all, like most of them, because I'm cheap. I fly foam. They're just made of styrofoam. Okay. So like I crashed this plane. I broke it. It's totally fucked. I got to buy a new plane. No. 10 minutes and some glue. And I could put this thing in the air in an hour. You grab that hot glue gun right there. You fix that. You put the wings on it and off you go. And this has a camera. And this camera is even cool because it turns. And it goes down.
And you can operate the camera with the controller.
Yup, you can operate the camera remotely. You can turn it and tilt it, and the camera feeds this little transmitter. This is a little TV station, and that's the antenna, and this just sends the video out. And you can see it a mile away. Really?
So those have been crashed, or?
These have been well loved and abused. This one's still fine. Even this little itty bitty plane that doesn't weigh nothing has a camera on it. See a camera? A little camera. You can fly inside. But see, even when they're old and beat up, you still keep them because you can use the parts. And like the planes there, like this is a $100 plane. This is a $100 plane. They're cheap little like $100, $150 planes. But what that is now is 5 cents worth of busted up foam and about $100 worth of electronics. So you could take that out and use it for other stuff. Like I'm going to take the guts out of one of these and put the propeller in that on a hat. I'm going to make me a beanie. and you can take a remote control and just because it's stupid, but it's funny. I do it because it's funny.
That's awesome, man.
You don't have to have a degree. You just got to have a sincere, passionate desire to learn.
I know you have a degree.
I really don't, man. I wouldn't bullshit you. I really don't. If I had one, I'd tell you. I'd be proud of it. I'd work my ass off to get one of those. But I don't. I'm just me. That is just so cool. Good job, sir.
Thank you.
It's so cool. Oh, man.